Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. The Nets will look to their home court advantage, just one game here in Brooklyn. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Wood can't hit. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Pass to Anunoby. Hits it from three-point range. Anunoby's got the first 3 points tonight for Toronto.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Harris outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here is Anunoby. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Westbrook. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Middleton can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And they get it. That shot misses. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And scouts question whether Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Picked by Vucevic. And that one's good. Westbrook. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Here's Alexander after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Porzingis. And stolen by Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Westbrook. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Raptors leading by 4. From deep, Wall. Westbrook pulls it in. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Harris. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Vucevic. Got a piece of it. Harris outside. Over Lopez. And the basket by Harris.
You know, when Westbrook focuses on passing the basketball, it really helps his team. I love how quickly he finds his teammates.
Chalk up 2 there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors with the lead. Driving inside.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Here's Westbrook. Vucevic trying to get open. Moves back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Covington's shot is off. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 1. Middleton outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. There's the drive. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Holiday. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Harris outside. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Second free throw, no good. Your son Cole Gregg was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Back to Harris. Just 4 to shoot.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Up top, Anunoby. He has 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He hits the second from the line.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
Porzingis inside. The kick out to Wall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Wall looking for an opening. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Rozier for three. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Wall.
And I tell you what, Beverly is a ferocious defender. I mean, he really gets after it and gets up into you. You're not getting anything easy when he's defending.
Driving the lane. And again, it's the Nets missing. Toronto leading by 8. To the wing on the left. Porzingis high post. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And it's Rozier again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Nets trailed by 11. Back to Harris. Pass to Rozier. Robinson for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. They'll go to the line with a chance for 3. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. In the corner, it's Robinson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Turner. Lopez over to help. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, when you're open on...
Oh, what a play! Woo!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's tipped. He lobs it up.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Holiday. For 3, Middleton. Three-pointer. The shot by Holiday, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Pass to Vucevic. To halt the run. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these big looks.
A shot by Holiday, nobody around. And the Nets miss again. Here's DiVincenzo. Right side, Porzingis. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking it.
Harris outside. Middleton outside. Pass to Harris. They get it back. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts him on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Raptors.
You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Pass to Rozier. Puts up a three. Knocks down the three ball.
To me, this is Rozier's game in a nutshell. A confident, quick-thinking, shoot-first point guard.
Over to the left wing. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
And Clark, he's proving to be one of the more explosive players in the league. Scary Terry.
He has the build of a boxer, Greg, in some ways. Great muscle definition, really quick in all aspects. You notice nobody really ever messes with this guy. He's quiet, and those guys often are the scariest because you know they're tough when they don't say much. And his style of play is pretty much fear-striking as well.
To the inside. Outside for Robinson. Lets it go with the three. Rebounded by Covington.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
1:05 left in the third quarter. And here's Green outside. Cans it from downtown. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Holiday has it in the corner. And the Nets miss again.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
.43 seconds left to play here in the third. And he drives in. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Turner with the screen. Robinson for three. A shot off that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Pass to Green. All alone. Rebounded by the Nets. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
In the corner, it's Robinson. 1 second left. And it's sent back by Lopez. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander guy. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Toronto leading by 21. Outside, Wall. Down low. Deflects the pass. Turner with the steal. Here's Rozier. And he dunks it down.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack, going right at guys.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Harris misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And, you know, Covington is a pure shooter. When he has the ball, well, he's looking to let it fly.
And there's the drive. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the time. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well. Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here's Porzingis, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And, you know, you look at Porzingis, he's got his shot on automatic. Not much wasted motion in that stroke.
In the corner, it's Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Rozier. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And it's Rozier missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Wood, that's a 2-pointer. They grab their own miss. Here's Porzingis. And at last, they get one to fall.
How how frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Rozier. Here he goes.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
As one side as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Left side, Porzingis. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Shots good by Middleton.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.